Hello everyone, welcome to another Gyan session. And what do we do in Gyan session is that we, have a heart-to-heart talk, and we talk something about experiences and some things that I would like to share with you, so that you can learn from the mistakes that I have made and the lessons that I have learned. So today we are going to talk a bit about toxicity. So since last few days and weeks, many people have been approaching me on social media, on Telegram, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on Facebook. That okay, we have we want to join pediatrics. We love pediatrics. It's our branch of passion. Or sometimes randomly people that okay, I want to join medicine. I want to join orthopedics. So I want to join it in Gujarat especially. So they ask me that okay, we have heard that there is lot of discrimination and lot of toxicity. So firstly, I would like to clear this that I have been to I have worked in UG and PG in three medical colleges in Gujarat, and I would explicitly like to state that there is no such thing as discrimination. Again, I might be biased, but there might be some language barriers over here, but there is no discrimination per se that they discriminate just because you are not from the state or just because you are from outside. uh, you know uh, you are separated out, or they do not make friends with you, or that all doesn't happen. And again, you have your small communities over here that there are people from every state that come and take admission over here. So it's basically a mixed bag, and you will always find people of your community and a small knit family. And again, there is no such discrimination. So with that out of our way, we'll talk something about toxicity. Now, this will hurt a lot of people. This is a sensitive topic, and many people will disagree with me. But just to clarify here, I would like to state some of my own opinions over here, and they are just opinions. They are no statements, and you are free to disagree. And if you have your opinions or your addition, please comment down below. So the first thing that I would like to say is, what is toxicity? So now, for everyone, the definition of toxicity is different. Now, for some people, the definition of toxicity would be that okay, they have been not giving me a holiday on Sunday, or I have been working there for 1 month, 1 month constantly without any holiday. Or for some people, toxicity might be that okay, I have not slept for 1 day. For other person, the toxicity threshold might be that okay, I have not slept for 5 days. So that is a different story. So we'll not toxicity is a subjective thing. It is not an objective thing. And first thing that you have to understand, or you have to accept rather, I don't know if it is right or wrong. I'm not commenting on it being right or wrong, but you have to accept it that residency has two things for sure. One is discipline, and second is consistency. So now, what does this mean? This means that if you are expecting, if you are in UG and you are doing internship, and you didn't go to the hospital 1 day, or you took a leave off for a friend's wedding, or if you skipped a lecture today, tomorrow. So it is not like this. In residency, there is something, you have to be consistent. You have to go there every day. You have to be consistent. And again, you see, at the end of the exam, at 3 years after, in the residency, 3 years after, the impression that you create with your faculties and the way you interact with your colleagues determines a lot. So if you have a habit of running away whenever things get difficult, people will take you in negative light. Even your colleagues will not like you, your seniors will not like you, and your faculties will not like you. I'm not saying no to genuine holidays, like holidays of genuine, like if your parent is sick, or if you are sick, or if there is a genuine, if you are getting married, then obviously that's taken for granted that okay, you have to get a holiday. That is basic things. But these some things classify as unnecessary things, and you should not take a disadvantage of that. Again, in residency, you have to forget one thing, and that is fixed hours. Sometimes what happens is that there is a lot of work. Again, many of you might be working in government colleges, so there is or a trust hospital. So there, what happens is there is an unlimited flow of patients, and you cannot deny a patient of admission. That you cannot say, oh, that we are full, get out, get somewhere else. No, you cannot say that. So there is an unlimited flow, theoretically unlimited flow of patients. So expecting a fixed hour duty in a government college anywhere, not only in Gujarat, anywhere, is somewhat juvenile decision that you have to be prepared for that. I don't know if it is right or wrong. I suppose it is really wrong, and it is a policy of the government that they are not providing enough doctors or enough staff. But again, that is the fact, and we have to accept it. And again, that take this thing positively. I am not promoting unlimited hours work. What I'm saying is that you cannot expect a 12-hour duty and then that, okay, 12 hours are done, I'll go home and I have no responsibility of the patient, or after 12 hours I'll stand up and go, and now if the patient come, it is not my responsibility. So that thing is, that might lead to a hindrance. Again, many hospitals have fixed hour, but if you go into a big hospital where there is unlimited supply of patients, you have to let go of this mindset that you might be relieved. Again, I don't know if it is right or wrong. It depends on the college, it depends on your department, and me saying otherwise will not change anything. Emergencies may come anytime, and if you're taking a branch, if you are taking an emergency branch like medicine, pediatrics, surgery, orthopedics, OBGYN, then you have to be prepared for emergencies, because they do not ask and come, and there are mass casualties also occurring. Multitude of patient comes. So when you are on off, sometimes you get a call to come back. So that is that is not inhumane per se. If there is a mass casualty, if a lot of workforce is required and people are short-handed, then you might be called from your vacation or well-deserved holiday. So that might also happen. My advice is be prepared mentally and approach it very well. Again, I'm telling you that if you go into residency, if you do not feel that you are if you feel that you are not blending in, if you feel that you are not enjoying it, if you feel that you cannot take it anymore, then do not take a wrong step. Rather than that, seek professional help. Psychiatry department is always out there. And as you know right now, that NMC has passed a register for a circular for mental health, maintenance of mental health in residents. So see, residents are the most burned out people out there, and there is a lot of work, and it is a very wrong thing. And residents are also humans. Sometimes some faculty, some departments forget about it, that residents are also human. So that is very, very wrong. And I strongly condemn it, that you have to remember that residents are also human. And second thing, that if that thing has happened to you, if you have been made work for 72 hours, doesn't mean that you have to continue the same thing. See, when something happens to you, you can take it in two ways. One, that it is the way it is, and you have to carry forward that tradition. And second is, no, the thing that happened to us is wrong and we should not carry it forward. So you have to decide where do you stand. And as a senior, you are very, very important. And you impact a lot. Like if you are saying negative words, or if you are scolding your juniors unnecessary and everything, so it creates a lot of bad environment, negative atmosphere over there. And to juniors whose seniors are very toxic, just remember one thing, that it is just 3 years, and I'm not making a joke out of it. Again, you seek help, you do whatever you think is appropriate action you can take. But my advice is that you have to just not forget that it's just 3 years, and after 3 years, they'll be on their way, you will be on your way. So it's not forever. You have to remember this, that the hard work, the toxicity, anything that you might feel negative about residency, you have to remember that it is 2 years or 3 years, depending upon you're doing a diploma or a degree. Again, I condemn toxicity and all this nonsense very, very harshly. But I also have other side of the story that people are skipping work, they are running away, they are taking holidays for unnecessary reasons. So there are both ways. Again, there might be mistakes on this side and there might be mistakes on that side. So you can never stand on one side. Both sides have their risk and benefit. So this is what it is. A lot of people have had asked me, so I thought that I'll make a video for it. So you have to be bit prepared for long work hours. Again, inhuman work hours are not promoted. Again, the old MCI rule says that every resident has to have a weekly holiday and not more than 12 hours every day. But I don't know if I support that or not, because again, I think that 12 hours every day fixed duty would be a very limited thing. And you feel you miss out on learning a lot. You miss out learning a lot. Ask those residents in surgery who have missed doing their operations during COVID. So you do not want to miss out through the learning process. So that you have to be a bit prepared that okay, you are going there to learn. You are not going there to enjoy or frolic or get a vacation. You are going there to learn, and that should be your primary goal and your only goal. Okay, so that should be your primary focus. If you are learning, then again, hours do not matter. But again, I'm not saying that okay, hours do not matter, so you are doing duty for 24 hours for 3 days. So no, that is inhuman. But there is no specific line. It depends on your work and your tolerance level. But my advice to you is that you have to be prepared for non-fixed hour duties. And if you consider fixed hour duty toxicity, then again taking more than if you are considering that more than 12-hour duty is inhuman and I cannot do it, then you should reconsider your options before taking admission, because this emergency branches, obviously you can have emergency at any time. So if you are expecting that you will do 12-hour duty in an emergency branch and then get away with it, then I think that you should be reconsidering your decision. And again, this is a very wise decision. Ask your seniors before taking admissions and take their advice seriously, because they have spent a small chunk of their life contributing and staying there only. So that is what it is. Again, I hope you like the video and you got to learn something from it. And if you did learn something from it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.